Jess. But if that's the case, I'd suggest two things. One is if they send you a canned response that's either not appropriate or doesn't really it doesn't really address the particular issue that you raised, then I think you can write back and just say to them, hey, I appreciate your thoughts on this issue, but what I really wanted to know is, are you going to support this specific piece of legislation in this way? So that's one thing. Write them back. Then they see in their database that they can't actually send you the same letter over and over again because they see in their database that they already have. The other suggestion I have is, I noted earlier, get to know the staff person. The staff person who handles the issue is probably going to be the one that will eventually get the letters, and if you just sort of bring it to their attention earlier, that might be a good way to make sure that they sort of understand the issue and are comprehending it a little bit better. And actually, Ted had a comment to make about the Twitter page. So, Ted, I'm going to go ahead and unmute your line, and you can go ahead.
Thanks, Stephanie. I just wanted to remind everyone we also have a Twitter page. It's ALA_WO, and we are starting to compile a list of people we think that library supporters should be following, whether that they've supported legislation in the past or they've maybe opposed library legislation, and we continue to build that list, and that's going to be a public list on Twitter. So if you can see it there, it's under list, it's legislators, and that's an easy way to just to follow those legislators who have worked with libraries in the past. So that's another way to kind of stay abreast of what's going on with congressmen and women who would be dealing with issues that affect us.
Well, great, yeah, and I did have a link to that, and we can even someday do a whole